What up, guys? Your boy Quake, and we finally know what 6ix9ine's stance is going to be in this whole federal indictment. But before we get into that, be sure to follow me on Twitter and on Instagram at QuakeGW. A link is in the description below for both. When 6ix9ine and everybody else got locked up in late November of 2018, he was supposed to testify on September 9th, 2019, which was just yesterday. But that didn't happen. It got pushed back another week. But some court documents came out today that revealed what 6ix9ine's lawyer and 6ix9ine's approach is to 6ix9ine testifying against the remaining two defendants. Remember, all the rest pleaded guilty to their charges that they were facing. So Shotty just got 15 years. Two other people, I believe, got 5 and 10 years. I forgot how much time that they got. But there's more people that are going to be sentenced in this. But two of them have not pleaded guilty to their charges. And those two are the ones that 6ix9ine is going to testify against, aka snitch against, next week on Monday. And there are multiple routes that 6ix9ine can take to tell the judge as to why he was involved with this gang, but this approach that they're taking is very interesting. The article starts out saying documents released on Monday gave new insight into what the controversial rapper 6ix9ine is likely to claim when he takes stand at next week's racketeering trial. And this is their stance on what they're going to testify: that his job was to make money for a notorious gang. The Gummo rapper is expected to testify in the trial of the accused 9 Trey Gangsta Bloods gang members Anthony Harv Ellison and I don't even know how to pronounce his name, Elijah Mir Nuke Mack, the only defendants in the sprawling case who have not yet pleaded guilty. A letter from U.S. Attorney Geoffrey Berman dated September 9th lays out a number of plans the government has for the trial, including that 6ix9ine will talk about his role within the gang. The government expects CW-2 6ix9ine to testify that one of his roles in the 9 Trey was to make money for the gang and distribute that money among 9 Trey members, the letter reads. The letter also mentions that the government wants to share text messages Ellison sent in the time period immediately before and after 6ix9ine's alleged kidnapping, inquiring about 6ix9ine's whereabouts beforehand and being informed about media coverage of the incident afterwards. There are also messages between Ellison and an unnamed individual that the government contends are about purchasing 6ix9ine's jewelry that Ellison stole during the attack. Ellison's lawyer told Complex recently that he will argue that the kidnapping was a publicity stunt. The trial begins September 16th at the Thurgood Marshall Courthouse in Manhattan. According to the latest government estimates, it is expected to last a little less than 3 weeks. So I covered this a couple months ago. Basically, the last two defendants that haven't pleaded guilty, Anthony Harv Ellison is the one that's accused of kidnapping 6ix9ine. His lawyer is going to defend him and say that that whole kidnapping was a publicity stunt for 6ix9ine. It wasn't even real. But the government says that they have text messages that is proven that Anthony Harv Ellison was trying to sell the jewelry that he stole from 6ix9ine to say that, you know, it was a real robbery. And of course, 6ix9ine is going to go on the stand and snitch against Anthony and basically say that it was a real robbery and that my whole role in this whole 9 Trey Blood gang thing was to provide the money to carry out acts that he wanted, or that Shotty or whoever was the shot caller in the group wanted. So this is an interesting way to sort of talk about why 6ix9ine was involved. To say that he funded the group is definitely something that was on my list, but I was thinking they were going to take the approach of that 6ix9ine basically got manipulated into this group and got forced to be part of this gang because, you know, as we know, before they got locked up, 6ix9ine said that, you know, Shotty and all the other TREYWAY people were stealing money from him. They were using him, blah, 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 stuff like that. And I believe Shotty himself in an interview recently said that he was just saying that to sort of distance himself from all this gang activity so that when they did get locked up, he could use that as an excuse, you know, as to why he got locked up with them. So it's interesting that they're taking the approach that, you know, 6ix9ine's role in this whole gang was to basically just fund it, which can have complications, but it's not as bad as actually committing the crimes. If you're funding a crime, you know, it can be pretty bad and can land you in some trouble, but when you're cooperating with the FBI and basically saying anything you guys want to know, I can tell you guys, then it's a whole different story, and they're going to make sure that you walk away with basically no time. Shotty's lawyer actually spoke on this after Shotty got sentenced to 15 years in prison. He said that 6ix9ine is definitely cooperating with the feds, and he made it clear that Shotty is definitely not cooperating with the feds.
What are your feelings about Tekashi after all of this?
I mean, listen, he decided to cooperate. I don't walk in another man's shoes. So I can't criticize the man for, immediately cooperating when given the opportunity. He obviously didn't want to spend any more time in jail, and the way to get out of that is two choices. You can go to trial and get acquitted, or you can cooperate against your friends. The man took a 15-year sentence, and he's being accused by idiots of cooperating. 15 years is not what cooperators get. Daniel Hernandez is not going to be getting 15 years. Daniel Hernandez is going to get out of jail soon because he's a cooperator. Again, I don't criticize him for it, but you don't do 15 years in prison and also cooperate. It just doesn't happen.
So that leaves us about a week from today when the trial starts of 6ix9ine snitching on the two remaining defendants. Let me know what you guys think on what 6ix9ine is going to say when he does snitch on them. What is he going to reveal about TREYWAY and the 9 Trey blood gangs? Also, 6ix9ine's trial date for himself and what his sentencing is going to be in January of 2020. And that month we will know if 6ix9ine is going to serve time or if he's going to be a free man. So let me know what you guys think in the comments below. If you want to support this channel further, you can do so at patreon.com/diverse-mentality. For just $1 a month or more, you can help support this channel further. A link is in the description below. Like, comment, share, and definitely subscribe. I do videos like this daily on hip-hop news and much more, so definitely subscribe. Follow me on Twitter and on Instagram at QuakeGW. Like us on Facebook, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.